Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. In today's episode of Ramadan Reflections, I want to make a distinction between two names of Allah. Allah is Al Jawaad and He is Al Kareem. And both of them mean He's generous, subhanahu wa ta'ala. Both of them. But there are some not so subtle differences between the two. As for the word Kareem, Kareem is the one who is generous, that if you ask him, he'll give to you. So if the masjid were to say, spend fi sabilillah in the masjid, we have renovations that are going on, or give for this project or that project, you give because people are asking you. That's karam. Allah is like that. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said, Inna Allaha Kareem. حيي يستحي أن يرفع عبده إليه يديه فيردهما صفرا خائبتين. Verily Allah is generous, Kareem, and He is shy. He is shy for the slave to ask Him for something, and he puts his hand up in dua, and then Allah gives him zero, and He doesn't give him anything. So Kareem is when you ask Allah and He gives you, as He mentioned in the Quran. وآتاكم من كل ما سألتموه وإن تعدوا نعمة الله لا تحصوها. Allah has given you people from everything that you asked Him for. He gave it to you. Gave you a job, helped you to graduate, got you the car, got you married. He gave you all of that, increased you in knowledge and so forth and so on. Because He is Al-Kareem. As for Al-Jawad, the meaning of Jawad is Allah is generous because He gives without you asking. Abdullah ibn Abbas said about Prophet Muhammad in describing him sallallahu alayhi wasallam wa radiyallahu anhu, كان رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم أجود الناس. Rasulullah was this single most generous person. And when the month of Ramadan came and he would rehearse the Quran with Jibril in the month of Ramadan, he became even more generous. Because the natural impact and effect of Ramadan is that you just don't fast, but you increase in the dhikr. You increase in the dhikr of reading the Quran. You increase in qiyamul layl, tahajjud, at-tarawih, the sunnah prayers. And you increase in sadaqah. So the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam was ajwad in Ramadan. He was more generous in the month of Ramadan. So the point here and the lesson here is the Arabic language is the key to understanding this deen. It's one of the preeminent sources for understanding this religion. We ask Allah Ta'ala to help us to reflect on the reality of Ramadan and how we move forward in Ramadan, and that Ramadan does not leave us and bid farewell to us except that we have been forgiven. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi وبركاته.